Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And A-Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A-Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
A-Dizzle.
Episode
445.
Shouts out to everybody tapped in on the early side on a Saturday on YouTube, Twitch. Where else we at? Facebook, everywhere. Shouts out to everybody tapping in with us. Fellas, let's check it out. What's going on this week, man? What's going down?
Dizzle.
Not shit. Let me look at the calendar. I'll be forgetting shit. Just enjoying summer. Keep it a buck, man. It's been raining this last week, so I ain't been able to get in the pool. Today is actually, well, my son's birthday was last week, but we're doing him a little party at the crib today, so that should be pretty dope. I always love a kid link up, especially like when our friends have kids the same exact age, just raising them together, having them like little partners to play with. Parties to be deep, jumping the same folks every time. So yeah, should be a good vibe today. Got a family reunion I'm DJing tomorrow. Should be pretty cool. Hoping that it don't rain. Mess up the vibes. We got the pool cleaned out today. Got the little kiddie floaties. So hoping the weather hold up. Had the kids outside rather than running around the house.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the weather. You should be good.
Yes, we on watch. We on standby with that. I'm looking. Oh, you right. Should be good. Yeah, that's it, man.
How was Cabruin last week?
Shit was dope. Shit was we had a good little group. You know, no grill. I didn't bring the grill this time, but
no blunts get wet.
No blunts got wet. I don't know if y'all saw the video.
I saw somebody climbing. That was who that was?
That was my wife. Climbed the rope swing.
Yeah.
Did like a little leg plant. Like she swung a little bit that threw her body to the side, landed leg first. She got bruises all down her side.
Damn.
But she said no regrets, and she pretty much does it once a year. So this year's is in the books. But yeah, it was a good time.
Have you ever done it?
That is not my bag. My biggest thing is my locks holds water a little differently than it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have most 1,000% have to wash my hair, but I would have to detox my hair from getting it wet in that creek water, and then we still have miles to row, so it's just sitting there marinating. I'm good.
Yeah. Put your hair in a pot.
Yeah, like you have to do like it's an apple cider vinegar, baking soda, get all that shit bubbling in my. Nah, I'm good. I do that, but I would have to do that immediately after.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Killer was popping.
Pretty much same. Not too much. A lot of rain. Got rained out. Golf league again. It was probably our 4th or 5th Wednesday. We've been rained out. Did pick up a gig. I had to do a retirement party yesterday. Today she's asleep, or I would bring her on the pod. But today is my daughter's 9th birthday, so we're about to have a little turn up today. She got some friends coming over, a little sleepover. Shouts to my boy Bud, gave me his smoker, so I'm gonna use that. Try to smoke some chicken quarters maybe and some fish or something today. Try that out. I'm having a housewarming party later on in a couple weeks, so I want to test it out for the first run. So yes, sir.
I do have a question. So you got a party situation happening. I got a party situation happening. Where is a place where I can get some good wings in bulk that ain't gonna break the bank? Like is JJ's the only option at this point for a good 50 piece?
That's a good one, but I would consider Chili's on Gettysburg. It's
Chili's?
It's not the Chili's you're thinking of.
I was about to say, it's the Chili's on Gettysburg.
There's like
Breaking news.
it's like a JJ's, but it has I think better quality chicken. We usually get their tenders and their chicken, and you can get a nice amount for dollar a wing type of thing. So
Okay.
that's worth the phone call. They got some good flavors. They got a bunch of different options too as far as flavors, and if you want them dipped in the sauce and all that. So,
Gotcha. Okay. Appreciate
but
it. I was.
other than
Are
that,
you trying
man,
to make that order today?
It's too late. It's
oh no,
early.
no, yeah, you called him at 10, you picked it up at
Yeah.
12. You good?
They got the chicken. They better throw that bitch in the oil.
Right. The only thing I will say about them though,
I
they
can
are
tell none of y'all ever worked at a restaurant.
oh no, I get hit all the time. Short little edible story. Small day, things are going well. I'm trying to leave early. Some lady places the order for like a 30-piece snack pack where you get 10 cups of strawberries, 10 cups of apples. I mean, it took us like 2.5 hours to make that one order. So I do know how it feels when
Okay.
somebody hits you with that late night
Man.
100-piece, but they should be ready for 50 wings.
Yeah,
They should
50
be ready.
wings. That's slight.
But other than that, man, just still rocking this house, getting things together. Got some gigs coming up next couple weeks. Birthdays coming up, so just looking forward to wrapping up this July and headed into August. But all is well, yes, sir.
I have a question. Obviously, July has been a very, very busy month, and a lot of has been
Oh yeah.
outgoing. Obviously, with the house, the youngest birthday celebration about to pop off. Will you have any energy for your own birthday later on this month?
I don't really got energy to go do nothing. I had a party when I turned 40, had a party last year because one of my wife's friends, her birthday's around mine and she loved throwing them, so she wanted me to do a party. So I've had a few parties over the years. This the one I'm looking forward to, like breakfast in bed, chilling, nothing too crazy. So I definitely enjoy it, but I ain't about to like I'm not gonna be too much outside in the public. I'm gonna be chilling.
I can dig
For
it.
sure.
I can dig it.
For sure.
As for me, much like y'all, man, enjoying the summer, man. You look at the calendar and you realize, like, man, half of July is over, and then you do the math and say, well, shoot, there's only 4 weeks in August, so we only got 6 weeks of summer left before football season, and before you blink your eye, football season is gonna be in October, and that's when the weather goes the other way. So we only really got about, I don't know, like 8, 9 weeks of good weather left, man. So just trying to make sure I enjoy the summer days that we got left. And other than that, man, just living with this project, man. Just living with this project. Just
Hey.
living with the new Clips project. Merch is on the way. Just got my vinyl the other day. Just living with the project, man. You know what? It's even better than I thought it was, man. I really, really like this project, man. They've been on. Oh, you talk about the pre-promo for the show. Shoot, they've been on a post run crazy too. They was on Jimmy Fallon. They was on the ESPYs, Fat Joe and Jada podcast. They still going. You know what I'm saying? Before the
Mhm.
tour, man. So I was telling Killer before we started, potentially going to see them in Cleveland. We'll see
Hey,
about that. We'll
He
see if
gone.
I can swing
I'm
that.
about to say ain't no potential.
Right, he gone.
Potentially. That's what the wife said. She's like, "You're on some bullshit. You know we going." Like I remember
Right.
this time it was like super last minute. A record label hit me up because I reached out to them. Say, hey, heard he's gonna be Pusha D's gonna be in the area. Any chance I get tickets? Send that email like on a Tuesday. Like, oh, let me see what I can do. Never heard back. I was like, whatever. Hit me up on Saturday, the night of the show, like around noon. Like, I got you. You're on the guest list. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all
Mm.
right. Guess what the show was?
Cleveland.
No. It was in
Definitely.
Oxford. It was in Oxford.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah. So anybody's ever driven to Oxford knows, like, all right, the drive on like 75 is cool, but then you start doing all this type shit. So
yeah.
going there wasn't bad. And at the time, my car was down bad, so we had to drive the wife's car. And it's a whole bunch of this. And then
Mhm.
we
Go up a hill, then you at school.
yeah. So going obviously wasn't a problem, but leaving, you know what I'm saying? And this is like I want to say like December vibes. And
Oh yeah.
you got deer running across the street and all that type stuff. So yeah, but yeah, still working it out, still trying to make sure I'm able to go see my guys one more time in concert, man. But other than that, man, like I said, enjoying the summer, man. Enjoy it. Get out there, enjoy the good weather while we got it in the great state of Ohio.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, let's jump into these topics though, man. Killer, what's popping in the world of sports, man? What's going down?
Man, we gotta talk some NBA talk. Dame, amongst other superstars, have been injured and gonna miss most of the year. They all got guaranteed money, but Dame said, "I'm about to go ahead and get some more." So shouts to Dame Lillard. He's heading back to Portland. He's going, I think, 3-year deal. So
Yeah. 3-year deal for like 40 mil.
yeah, man. So shouts to Dame. How y'all feel about Dame headed back to a different Portland Blazer team than he left?
Portland fleeced. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't even got it pulled up, but I remember they had Drew Holiday as part of the trade at one point.
Mhm.
Ended up losing him. Got Drew Holiday back. Got Dame back. Plus all the pieces that they got when they traded Dame in the first place. So, hey, they really fleeced.
Yeah.
Portland was his home. Loki should have never left. You know what I'm saying? He the franchise guy, probably the best player in their franchise. Go ahead, rehab, take this little year off. Your home is there, all your peoples are still there. And then end a career there, man. You're a trailblazer.
I don't like it.
I can tell.
I don't like it from the point of like I wanted my guy to get a chip. And this is basically saying I'm never gonna get a championship. And that's fine, but like this is just a subtle reminder to every sports fan out there. This is a job. It's a job, bruh. It's a job.
Mhm.
They play a sport for their job. And people that know what's going on with Dame and his family situation, you know what I'm saying? Him and the wife separated and all that type of stuff, 3 kids. Like being away from your family is obviously been rough for him. So you're going back. Like, all right, man, maybe try to get that old thing back with the missus and be around your kids, and you know what I'm saying. That's great, and that's
Yeah.
great. Just but from a selfish fan standpoint, who believes he's one of the best basketball players on earth, I really wanted my dude to get a championship. So that kind of boomerangs me into why I don't think LeBron is leaving LA. Like I just think like this is just a domino effect. Like cats is like on the back end of their career is cemented. It is what it is. And like, hey man, we about to just ride this wave, cash these checks, watch the family grow up.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Other NBA news. Three-time NBA All-Star Bradley Beal has agreed on contract buyout with the Phoenix Suns and plans to join the Los Angeles Clippers on a 2-year, $11 million deal. Um, he's one of them ones that on the back end of his career done got tossed around a few teams, can't really find no stabilization. Hopefully, Clippers is a good fit. I do like this for Bradley Beal. I think this is a good fit for him. I just don't know if they got all the pieces to make any noise, but I think it's a good fit for him to be a Clipper versus a Wizard, a Sun, or whatever else he's been on. So how I feel about Bradley Beal headed to LA.
Shout outs to Bradley Bill getting to the bag. I forgot how much the Suns had to pay out just to get him off the roster, but
Mhm.
it was up there. And I mean, this ain't gonna do much. Clippers, I think they got, if I'm not mistaken, who they lose? They lost Norman Powell, which I thought
Yep.
was a key piece to their
He went to
success.
the Heat.
And I don't know if Bradley Bill replacing him is a better fit for a team when you got James Harden. You know what I'm saying? I, Everybody gonna need the ball. I just don't see this working out. I wanted LaMelo to find his way to the Clippers. That's kind of where my mind was at. Um, this ain't really gonna shake the table. So I'm sure they'll be mediocre, play in, trying for it, look good in some months, look pretty mediocre in some other months. We'll see though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he getting a bag for leaving. You know what I'm saying? The Suns, but I'm much like you, man. Like he's not a role player. He's just not. Like I know there's a clip going around. You know what I'm saying? Coaching his AAU team, telling you know what I'm saying the kids like, hey man, you have to find your role on a team. Well, Bradley Beal's role, obviously in high school, was to be an elite scorer. His role at Florida to be an elite scorer. His time with the Wizards to be an elite scorer. And then they say, hey, come to Phoenix. You playing with Booker and KD. Now go sit in that corner and wait for them to give you the ball. And that's not his game. And I don't see that being any different from the Clippers because you are not taking the ball out of James Harden's hands. Kawhi is going to get the ball in the mid post. So where does that leave Bradley Beal? In the corner, waiting for the ball.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna see. We gonna see. Looks like they came out with a list, man. The NBA team GOAT. So every team put out a list of players or put out like their greatest player to represent their team. I know Dizzle just said Dame probably one of Portland's best, but this list has Clyde Drexler, has the has
I forgot about Clyde.
The
Clyde the
one-handed
Glide.
Bandit.
Clyde the Glide.
He got a ring, don't he? He got a ring over there, didn't he?
Nah, he got his ring with the Rockets.
With the
He got his ring with the Rockets. He went to the finals versus the Bulls and ran into number 23.
I'm sure we'll post this list this week, but only about 4 or 5, maybe 6 active players on the list. Any shockers on that list that y'all see? I know they got LeBron repping Cleveland and Kareem repping LA. I'm cool with that.
Patrick Ewing only got a year or so left on this Knicks all-time list. You know, depending on where Brunson can take him this upcoming season, he might get shaken off there.
Yeah,
I mean, he did lead them to 2 NBA finals. Two. We got to get to at least to the finals before we talking about Brunson, buddy.
Yeah. Is Reggie Miller in trouble with Indy? Because what the hell he on the way? Is Reggie in trouble on the greatest list? Are he gonna be good?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think so. I think Chris Paul in trouble on that Clipper list. That's kind of, they ain't been no good Clippers. Chris Paul ain't really been a good Clipper. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, some of these greats that ain't got a ring. Who else? Like Alonzo Mourning on the Hornets. I guess the Hornets has just been that bad.
Yeah, I was like, who else would it be besides Alonzo Mourning or Larry Johnson? I don't think you're gonna say Kemba Walker. Like, I don't think there's nobody. I mean, they were consistently in the playoffs when Alonzo and Larry Johnson was on the team. Like they made the playoffs like once when Kemba was there.
I don't like Vince Carter on the Raptors. Let's go ahead and get that stamp to Kyle Lowry, the greatest Toronto Raptor.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna argue with that. I can't even.
Steve Nash, the greatest son.
For now, 2 MVPs.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I don't know if Devin Booker taking that over with these losing teams. He about to have another losing season. So yeah.
But decent list.
I would have said Dr. J would have been the greatest for the Nets, but they got Jason Kidd, and people forget how good Jason Kidd was when he came from the Suns to the Nets, got him to the finals multiple times. So yeah, I'm good with that because I immediately was like, "Whoa, Dr. J for the Sixers and the Nets." But I'm good with that. The only one that I'm like extra fishy on, I guess, would be the Orlando Magic. And this is always gonna seem like hate on Dwight Howard, but like, yeah, Shaq's run with the Magic was very short, but man, it was different. And then to look at the GOAT from every team and to not see a Shaquille O'Neal on here, considering he did play for a couple of these teams and still was in his prime for 2 of them. And I don't know, man. That's the biggest one for me.
I think for me it's Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, I know we got a bunch going on in New Orleans, but I just don't like
You want
AD
to
being.
give it to
I mean,
Zion?
no, that's the correct answer. I just don't like it. Like that's a terrible great to have because he's quite injured.
And the last one for me, and this is 1,000,000%, and this ain't even no question mark for me. The fact that Karl Malone is the Utah Jazz greatest player of all time is crazy to me. For me, it is John Stockton. John Stockton was way better basketball player. 90% of his points came because of John Stockton. So like we see like today's players that were rim runners and all that type of stuff. Like all those pocket passes and easy layups that he was able to finish was because of John Stockton. So for me, I'm having John Stockton as the greatest player from the Utah Jazz. Like, and honestly, Karl Malone would maybe be like fourth for me. Like I'm not even trying to hate because I mean there was a run there where like I was thinking like, hey man, is Darren Williams better than Karl Malone? Shoot, Donovan Mitchell had a great run. Obviously, never made it out like to the finals and stuff like that. That you know what I'm saying, Carl did, but it's clear as day. John Stockton was better than him to me.
Yeah, we'll definitely post this list for y'all to check out this week for sure. Let's get into some NFL talk. Man, Kel, your team been making noise. I can't lie. They've been making some adjustments. They've been making the right moves. They got one of their highest defensive threats. They got him on wax. TJ Watt is the highest paid non-QB in the NFL with a 3-year, $123 million extension. That includes $108 million fully guaranteed money. So, how you feel about them locking in TJ, and hopefully, Cincinnati can do the same with our defensive end star.
I mean, it was bound to happen, man. Like, how silly would you look doing all these moves in the offseason and not signing TJ Watt? How silly would it be to be able to grab Aaron Rodgers and trade for DK Metcalf, make a splash trade with the Dolphins to get Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith, and then you let your Hall of Fame defensive end walk out the door or trade him? Like, that would be crazy. You did all this to look like a fool. They didn't. They got the deal done before camp opens on Thursday, so he'll be there. Limited distractions. The only distraction will be Aaron Rodgers going on the Pat McAfee show weekly. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm 100% good with it.
Yeah.
Does this change your playoff prediction from when we first was talking about this? Like first offseason recap, I'm thinking you're saying they make it to the playoffs and lose in the first round.
No, this don't change it.
Nothing changes.
They will win the AFC North. Aaron Rodgers will make a lot of people eat their words in September, October, and November, and then December will come around, and then he'll start to play like a 40-whatever-year-old player that he is, and he'll start to tell off. They'll win the division barely, and then they'll go into the first round of the playoffs, and he'll stink up. The joint will lose.
Damn.
See, I think when teams like the Steelers do stuff like this, I think they putting Tomlin on final notice. We're doing all this bargaining, all this locking in, making sure the team is right, and then if shit fall apart or fail, he gonna be the blaming point now because I think Tomlin has almost done his time in Pittsburgh. I think his time is up, so I think he got a few more years, maybe 2. Out of there.
Spoken like a Cincinnati Bengals fan. Bengals fans are blowing up my line. Bengals fans are blowing up my line. Shouts out to my brother Peanut. He blew up my line when we signed that contract. Okay, yeah. We gonna see.
Because you just said how dumb would it be for them not to do that? That's what I'm saying about Cincinnati. I don't think they had the money to sign all 3, and they chose the receivers. So I don't know what they're going to do with their defensive end, but he was the number 1 sack leader last year, so you might want to sign.
Shit, they ain't even signing 8 draft picks.
I know. He's going back to college. And shouts to the Chargers wide receiver Mike Williams, always one of my favorite receivers in fantasy football, retiring from the NFL after only 8 seasons. How you feel about some of these players getting out? I know the NFL is a tough sport, but he got to be late 20s, early 30s at worst. So how you feel about some of these players getting out early and having some life left in their body to still live?
Bingo. I
Yep.
believe that you have to play 4 seasons to get a pension in the NFL.
Yep.
So he got that pension. So
Yeah.
all right, it's been real, dog.
Exactly.
I got this pension. I done broke the bank a couple times. I'ma holler at y'all. I'm about to go and enjoy my life on the lake with the fam.
Mhm. I'm good friends with my homie Brandon McKinney, retired NFL player from our area, and played for the Chargers, played for Baltimore, played for the Colts. That Baltimore to Colts run, couple injuries, couple missed seasons, and it was like same thing. Late 20s, early 30s. Let me get out of here. Let me get his body right. He done lost 100 pounds. He's looking healthy, looking like he, got some life to live versus beat up. So shouts to some of these players for getting out and knowing that it's
Yeah.
time to go.
I'm looking at the career earnings. We're talking 84 mil. So hopefully he's put a little to the side.
Right.
Oh man, to qualify for NFL pension, a player needs a credit of 3 seasons. Oh yeah, he good.
Oh yeah. Shit, I might go out there and try to get 3 real quick.
You know?
Shouts to the Chiefs. No, not shouts. Wide receiver Rashad Rice has been sentenced to 5 years probation and 30 days of jail time that can be served during those 5 years for his role in a multi-car crash in Dallas during the 2024 offseason. So are they saying that he got 5 years probation and pick 30 days out of those 5 years and come holler at us? Damn.
Pretty much. Man.
What a lawyer.
Must be nice to have some money.
What a lawyer, man. Because if anybody remembers that accident, man, it essentially was a hit and run, dude. Like, and you getting off like that.
Flying.
Crash, got out the car, just walked away.
Yeah.
Man, Garbino. And this is what I be talking about. I know Quinshawn Junkins from Ohio State is involved with a alleged domestic situation. But like people like, oh man, they should cut him, they should get rid of him. I was like, man, teams have proven that if you're young and productive, they'll let the legal process handle its business. But if you old and over the hill and you do something stupid, they will cut you. I mean, look at the Ravens kicker. He got involved with some, alleged massage situations. Guess what? They cut him because he was missing kicks. If he was still nailing 60-yard kicks at a 95% clip, they would have kept him. It's all about production. So, hey, man, that's the league, man. That's the league.
You're right. Well, other sports news, I'm excited for this one now. So, shouts to Flint, Michigan's own Clarissa Shields. She secured the $15 million that Layla Ali requested for a fight and challenges Layla Ali to finally have this fight. I don't know if Layla's still been in the gym. I don't know if she still got it, but I would like to see these two go at it. You think you don't want to see it? You don't want to see it? Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
When was her last fight? Do we know when Layla Ali's last fight was? I remember growing up watching her like, oh shit, Muhammad Ali's daughter. But at this point, come on, man.
That's probably 2017, 16, 15. It's been a minute.
Layla Ali is 47 years young.
But the George Foreman this thing.
Let's see.
This is about to look like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight where you saw Jake Paul pulling his punches so he didn't knock out the old man. This is gonna be the same
Carissa
scenario.
Ain't gonna be pulling no punches.
She got to. She's not about to hurt that woman.
Yes, she is.
This is about to be. Is it an exhibition or is this actual?
$15 million? It better be real.
Right.
Her last fight was 2007.
Damn. Yeah,
wrap this shit up, man.
Think about it. Somebody that was born that night is an adult. They're 18. They're off to college. They're maybe joining the military. They're in the workforce. She has been retired 18 years. This look, man. It's a lot of things people do for money, but this ain't one of them you should do. You should not do this. You should not do this, Layla. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, this
But
doesn't
I
sound like
gotta
a good
give
idea.
Carissa Shields a lot of credit. She got the bag together and calling her out. Like, as an athlete, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, all right, we put up the money, so now what's up? So now what is Layla to do? Back down and look soft, or you know what I'm saying, go get in that ring and then look soft.
Right. That last name
Man.
Ali carry a lot of weight, carry a lot of tradition, a lot of expectations, and I don't want to see it get thrashed by an active fighter. So
When is this
Predictions.
fight
Is it
supposed
gonna
to
happen?
happen?
Is it gonna happen?
No, not a chance. Not a
nah, I
chance.
think it happened. We get that George Foreman fight. George Foreman, that one last hoorah, and then she get knocked. Mike Tyson
Yeah,
knockout.
I think it's gonna happen.
I do too.
Unfortunately, I think it's gonna happen, and Clarissa is gonna beat the dog shit out of her. And not
Correct.
because she's a better fighter, because I don't know who's a better fighter. I can't sit here and act like, oh man, I'm that deep into women's boxing. But I do know what it feels like to be 40, mid 40s.
Hmm.
I know that.
And
I
this
know
is
that for sure.
that's why I feel like this is a problem because everybody in that mid 40 range got some shit that this in their bag that they do. It could be, a radio guy, it could be a DJ, it could be a cook, it could be whatever. You get out of that element, but you always feel like I can rock that. I can always turn up a party. I can always do that. She always feel like
Man.
she can fight, and I don't think she should feel that way when it comes to like her in her current status versus active fighters. I feel like that's just a bad idea to go out there and try to fight somebody that you ain't fought, like Kev said, in 18 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prayers
man.
to her.
Yeah. You do the math on this, man. So like, let's just say, for instance, like they agree to the fight. What's this? August? You obviously got to get back in the gym and train. So you're gonna need at least 6 months to get
Mhm.
ready. By 6 months, she'll be 48 because she
And
turns 48 December
and
30th.
done got hurt twice during training.
Yeah. So
The fight is
so
not happening, y'all. Y'all just stop. It's not happening.
Oh, it's
Carissa
gonna happen.
Shields is 18 years younger than her.
Man.
There's no way in the world I would fight an 18-year-old right now. Somebody that's 18 years younger than me, they will beat my ass.
Right.
Like, no.
We gonna see.
Netflix, here we come.
Right.
Stream East, here
So
we come.
moving on, President Trump will reportedly sign an executive order to limit
Man.
NIL money for players. I've always
That's
wondered
that's weak,
when this
man.
NIL money comes about. I get, your power sports, your football, your basketball, maybe your baseball at certain schools, your volleyball at certain schools. But some of these players play golf and play tennis and play, bowling and other shit. Like some of these people don't need to be limited on what they get because they might not be getting much. But I do feel like it's getting out of hand in the sense of players having the opportunity to make more money staying at college than going to sign a rookie contract. So I understand that a little, but I just don't
I
feel
like
like
it.
our president should be getting involved in shit like that. So,
That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, let these athletes run up the money, man. I feel like they're getting their fair share from what I don't even know if they're getting a fair share, but they're at least getting more equity from all
mhm.
the money that they're making. You know what I'm saying? They're making these colleges stop hundreds of thousands of millions and billions of dollars every single year. I don't recall the coaches having a cap or some type of uh, executive order to monitor their bread. Why are we doing this to the athletes? This is allowing these kids to go here, make some bread while they getting a degree, while they've also making money for the colleges. Now, they're making too much? Is that the issue?
Yeah.
It's a wild,
That's crazy. They making the money that they earning though. They're not. Nobody's just wrongfully giving these niggas the money. They're getting money because they've made this status for themselves. They superstars in their own right. they the heroes on campus, bringing in the campus money, selling the jerseys. Give them their money.
I agree with them getting the money, but I just don't agree with like the ability to have, Bob's Furniture CEO, that's an Ohio State alumni, drop 20 million on Harrison's head and be like, "You want to come back for 20 mil instead of going to the league?" I don't like that part of it.
Hell yeah.
It's the wild, wild west that way. There's no structure.
Yes, and that is an issue. There's no structure, and NIL is supposed to be for your name, image, and likeness, not the way it's being currently used. The problem is the use. If it's actually about your name, image, and likeness, then there should not be a cap on how much you can make. There's no cap on how much I can make where I work or where y'all work. Y'all can make as much as y'all negotiate with whomever you work for. But my biggest issue, I have two huge issues. One, the president and our government getting involved in this. I think there's a lot more important things he should be worried about right now. This whole, pending war that we could potentially be headed into. Like, that's pretty important over a bunch of people, young adults getting a bag. And furthermore, like when you run on this campaign of free enterprise, less regulation from the government, and yet you want to regulate how much somebody else is making. For me, it's hypocritical. It's basically saying you don't like these young people making this type of money and making this much money. And furthermore, also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention majority of these people making this type of money are Black. So it's for me, from coming from a Trump, it just seems like, just another way for him to be a racist scumbag. Like, because he don't like to see young Black people get paid. Like, it's just I don't. If the shit was set up correctly, we wouldn't have had these problems, and that's the NCAA's fault. But guess what? It's not their fault. It's not the athlete's fault. They're in a system that they created that the NCAA fumbled. And to quote Jay-Z, I'm overcharging for what they did to the Cold Crush. So it is what it is.
What else we got? Y'all remember Little League phenom Monet Davis? I think she was like 13 years old. Was the first female to win a Little League World Series game. So she plays out at Hampton University now. The fun fact for me, I'm looking up at this. She's 24 years old now, bro. That shit is crazy. 24 years old. But shouts to her, man. She will be one of more than 600 players to try out for the Women's Professional Baseball League set to launch next year. Here for it. Now they said Professional Baseball League. When you're talking softball, we ain't coming at it. So I'm looking forward to see some of these ladies play baseball and see, that's always been the thing is can they, will they, would they, can they hold their own? We about to see. So I'm here for, I think it's time. Women's athletics has taken leaps and bounds over the last few years and getting better. So I'm here to see what this is sports. And to that draft.
Yeah, man. Like you said, it should be dope. Woman power. Seeing what the WNBA has done and become last few years, their growth over the decades. Definitely time for some women baseball, man. I ain't never seen a woman throw the baseball like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Well, I am used to the softball, so I'm curious to see how it's about to pan out.
One thing that I struggle with is I was a pretty decent baseball player as a child, and I found myself this week going down the YouTube train, and I wanted to see some I think my wife or somebody asked me about Bo Jackson. I'm just like, let me take you down the trail of Bo Jackson. So it was a video of him doing baseball and football highlights. Some of the shit he does with that baseball and with that football was just unimaginable. So I want to see, can we get some superstar women over the next 10, 15 years that really, put they foot in their sport. So that's what I'm hoping for.
I'm here for 1,000,000%.
So that's it for sports.
Yeah. Dizzle, what's going on in the world of entertainment, man? What's going down?
Only a few updates, and I think just a couple episodes. I was asking, what's the Shannon Sharpe update? We ain't heard shit.
Right.
You know why? They was behind the scenes working.
Yep.
They was behind the scenes figuring out how to shut this shit down. I'm ready to move on. So the allegations are now going to be dismissed against Shannon Sharpe, per Tony Busby, which was the attorney for Jane Doe. They've reached a mutual resolution. Both sides agreed the relationship was consensual and tumultuous. Um, and basically, Tony Busby was like, "Yeah, we figured it out. Both sides are very happy with being able to move on." So, AKA, Shannon and his team dropped the bag. Allegedly, there was no numbers disclosed, but I'm assuming it was a big enough amount to dismiss this case. How do y'all feel?
The rumor is it's 20 M's and she was suing for 50. So I guess you're gonna take this 20, give Busby his 5, and everybody just ride off into the sunset. So Uncle Shannon can go back into DMs of OnlyFans models that are half his age.
Sheesh. This was the play from the beginning. I mean, sue him for a whole bunch, blow up his spot, embarrass him a little bit, and settle.
That's always the play.
Crazy.
I mean, what is this? Does this do anything to Shannon? Him settling like this? I know he was temporarily released from ESPN, or he stepped back himself and said he was gonna come back during football season. Y'all see all this, picking right back up where he left off?
He'll be back because he moves the needle. Like, he's a person that people tap into and watch. So it's all about ratings, man. So he'll be back on ESPN once the football season get here.
Yeah, but also in 2025, he don't need to be, because these players, former players, people that, like Kev said, move the needle, they making noise in this YouTube world. I mean, there's people out there really shaking it up, and he don't need the mega force of ESPN to still eat, but he definitely should ride that wave if he can.
Yeah, they're getting that contract.
Right.
So you need to live up to that.
What else we got? I know y'all seen the video of this Coldplay concert.
Funny as hell.
That shit was hilarious. Shout outs to the cameraman. The cameraman had to have known, because I wouldn't have been able to spot astronomer CEO in the stands.
I don't think he was trying to spot. They would just saw some cuddle up shit. That nigga saw himself on camera and said,
yeah, man. I think that shit was on purpose. So at a Coldplay concert, Chris Martin exposes astronomer CEO Andy Byron having an affair with his HR chief, Kristen Cabot. Or I don't know if that's how you say her name, but they was caught. They was looking mightily in love, caked up, cuddled up.
The kiss cam, man, that kiss cam a dangerous thing, man. They tried to bring the kiss cam to the concert, and it backfired on these two people for sure.
Just like Dizzle said, this wasn't no one night hangout session, no one night stand. Like, they've been at this for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Like they really boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, they look like they're in high school the way they snuggled up. And probably the funniest part, the funniest part was the woman, like, I want to say to the left or right, whatever. She like, oh snap, because she is the HR person's assistant, so she knows this has been going on. So she already knows stuff is about to hit the fan. She's like, oh, only if y'all knew the half. Right. So yeah, man, whatever happens to them and their marriages or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Half.
You know when somebody's standing up and don't have nothing to lean on, and they do this, that they not happy. She just had her elbow exposed, like, oh shit.
Man, so many rules broken there, man. You don't take the side piece out like that, and if you do, you just chill out, man. You can't be arm in arm like this. You the CEO, see your HR, somebody's gonna see you, man.
They look like they was frolicking on the way to the concert, like,
hell yeah,
happy in the motherfucker.
They are holding each other, deep embrace. And the memes, the meme game is crazy.
The memes is hilarious.
Internet never loses.
And then they got the bet going. You can bet on anything. They got the bet on if they gonna get divorced in August or not. So I, might throw a couple dollars on there.
Yeah, their spouses are out of there, especially the guy the astronaut guy, the Andy Byron guy, like his wife is getting a major bag immediately as she should. And then he gonna marry this lady by next summer, dude. They're gonna be happily married, man. Hey, my advice to all these people that be doing on that time, man. If you don't want to be with somebody, just tell them and chuck the deuces, bro.
Exactly. And on the guy, he made a statement, and in his statement, he apologized to everyone but his wife. If you go read that statement, he said,
I ain't even check that.
Y'all don't deserve this as a father, as a CEO, but he didn't say nothing about it as a husband. He was like, I should be doing better, but I didn't.
Yeah, like if you make a statement like that, obviously things have been rocky with him and the missus or whatever. So shoot, just stand on business if it's rocky and say, yeah, I'm out of here. Deuces.
He don't want to give him none of that money, bro. He don't want to give him half.
Man.
He about to give
about to now.
Right.
Now you on the Summer Jam screen, buddy.
Hell yeah.
If you getting caught up like that, I think it was a bigger deal because they reacted the way they did. Like they could have kept it cool. Nobody would have known who was who. Even the singer was like, "Yo, they're either very shy or they're having an affair."
Exactly.
Like,
they put themselves on blast.
They really did.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know a whole bunch of Coldplay songs. I know a couple here and there, but like I saw something like, hey, Coldplay ain't released a new song in 15 years, and their streaming numbers have went through the roof off of this. So shouts out to Coldplay, man. Shouts out to them, man. Hey, about to get a nice little streaming check here in the very near future. Congratulations.
I want to do a kiss cam at the next concert.
They did mock kiss cams at some baseball games, and it's just been hilarious, man. People just basically been reenacting it, man. It's wild behavior.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's all I got for entertainment.
All right, man. Quick hitter before we slide up out of here. Just two on deck, man. I know it's summertime, man, but what have y'all been watching on TV? I got a couple shows for y'all to tap into.
Man,
Love Island. Let's get a round of applause going for a good season of Love Island. Y'all still never checked it out?
Never.
No, I haven't.
It's some good entertaining TV.
And you wonder why Baby Dizzle be cussing.
He be cussing. He be throwing them little combos together too. Bitch ass nigga. Like he know. It ain't that bad yet, but he'll give us a good hell no. He'll give us one of those. Squid Game. I'm finishing up the last couple episodes of Squid Game season 3. The Bear. I'm watching The Bear. That's on
yeah.
That. What else? A lot of cartoons, a lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I wonder why.
I really ain't been deep in those shows. I've been deep in YouTube, deep in Netflix. I'm watching the Untold, the Shooting Guards, the one with Brett Favre, the receivers, quarterbacks. Started a little bit more Squid Games, but mostly just Netflix and YouTube. I ain't even been on YouTube TV. Well, this is my favorite golf tournament because it comes on early in the morning, so I can get up and watch my golf. But other than that, I've been on YouTube or Netflix.
As for your boy, just finished up Ironheart. All my comic book folks out there, it was good. Nice little. I won't even say nothing for anybody that hasn't seen it, but you'll enjoy the ending. You'll get a nice little surprise there, a little WTF moment. Have not started the new season of Squid Game because part of it got spoiled for me because I was on social media, and so now I'm kind of pissed off. So I'm kind of basically trying to put it off until I can kind of forget what I saw and then watch it. And a show I suggest watching is Waterfront. It's on Netflix. So the short is kind of like Ozark, but not really. It's basically about a family that owns a fishing company and starts smuggling drugs. So get at a shot. All finished up with The Bear. And still in the middle of my Wire rewatch, my Summer Wire Summer Wire rewatch, middle of season 4. Hard to say that. Summer Rewatch. Yeah, there we go. I can't put that combo together, man. But other than that, man, just watching these good shows. And then lastly, before we slide up out of here, there's been an announcement made about the video game league. The league is set to start next Sunday. Dizzle, can we get some feedback? Can we get your thoughts?
It's a lot of questions. You said how many players are in this league now?
We are at 20 because your guys backed out, right?
For now, yeah.
For now.
They said they're not ready yet. These are new players to the game. Like, you bought the game, the new system.
Yeah.
They really don't play football, so they got the college just to get to college. So we'll see. We'll see.
Let me ask you a
20 is a good
about
number.
If you have an older PlayStation, or older Xbox, are you stuck in that olderness, or can you still get new games?
You are stuck in 1998.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of the newer games, they come out with the PS. What are we on? 5?
Five.
PS5 and the PS4 version.
What's the
Sometimes,
Xbox on?
see, they don't. Their numbers are different. I think we're on
Yeah.
Xbox One, and the one before that, I don't even know what the name was.
Got you.
Yeah, Xbox X or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah. But now a lot of questions, man. How we deciding who's on whose team?
You want
Like,
the exclusive? You want the exclusive news?
if you
The
already
news
know,
did you see the newsletter that I crafted magically for everybody?
so we gotta wait till Friday. You gotta wait till Friday. I got you.
Yeah, I don't
That
want
means
to
you don't know
broadcast
yet.
the news.
That means you don't know yet.
Yeah, I know exactly what we're gonna do, but keep it close to the fact. I mean, niggas want to make me the commish. I'm gonna act like the commish. Like, I see a lot of people saying what we should and shouldn't do. I'm like, well, I'm the commish for a reason. Like, niggas don't want to do it, so I'm doing it, and I'm gonna do it the way I see fit. But I'll let you in on some shit behind the scenes, because I know we got people that are part of the league that watch and listen to the pod, and there will be no heads up. There will be no heads up. You niggas will get the information when I give it to you. God damn it.
Are we gonna have like 1 through 20 in the standings, or is it just like top 8, top 10 advanced? Because if it's 1 through 20, I want to find something for Mr. Irrelevant. I want to be in charge. I want to be in charge of Mr.
We
Irrelevant.
cooking, man. We cooking over here, man. We cooking up some stuff. Dizzle, have you been playing a new game?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Road to Glory though. I haven't been doing the online head-to-head. I gotta get back to that so I can get my trick plays down. I gotta figure out what plays work and what don't. Road to Glory really don't do that for you.
Yeah, I've been playing more than I would like to admit. Have some good days, have some bad days. So I ran through the recruiting level, and I made it to the semifinals and eventually lost. I think I was like, I don't know, like 15-3, like the first level. I was like, okay, like made it to the second level.
And then they bumped you up a little bit.
They bumped me up a level, and then the competition got a little stronger, but still made the playoffs. Lost in the first round. I was like, okay. Then they bumped me up a level. That didn't go so great. So I went like 6-6, didn't make the playoffs. Ran it back, went like 8-4, made the playoffs. And nigga, when I say the nigga I played in the playoffs, this nigga 42-0 in the first half. And these quarters is only 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
This nigga picked off every pass I threw, maybe fumble every single time. Like, he didn't even play offense because I would just give him the ball.
Yeah.
And then they bumped me up again. I was like, oh, I got bumped up again. Nigga, I went 1-11.
What game is this?
My ass
college?
back to the minors, nigga.
Yeah.
What game is this again?
The new college football. Yeah,
So-
26.
So for somebody like me that's been out of this world for 8 to 10 plus years, right?
Don't do
If
it.
if I come back to this world, is it recommended to start at the rookie level and get that under control and then like work your way up, or is it like dive in and just learn?
Dive in. I say dive in, get your teeth kicked in, and just do a lot of practice modes. Learn the controller. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Learn what the buttons do.
It's a lot of options, a lot of playmaking, like on the fly changes. Yeah, every button does a lot of things.
Ain't no more hot routing Randy Moss and just the
Oh,
go
you
route.
can do that.
Pick. Interception.
Yeah, you can do that if you want. But you better know how to throw the ball, because just hitting the button and it going to where it wants to go,
that ain't no more. Okay.
You have to do it yourself.
Yeah,
it's a lot on you as a player. Like, yeah, the teams matter, but like you matter a lot. A whole lot.
Yeah.
I am excited to see how the first few seasons go with us all starting. I'm assuming we're doing 3 stars, maybe 2. Some folks gonna have to do a 2-star. How those first seasons are gonna pan out before. What you thinking, man? What you got in your head, man?
He cooking up something.
Hey, I've been listening too much of these drug dealing niggas. Since I ain't gonna be cooking up no crack, I'm cooking up some.
Yeah, the first few seasons are always good though, because before the recruits start going crazy, like everybody's with their original team. You really got to get to it. The computer that we're going up against is going to be more difficult because our teams aren't as good. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm locked in.
Good to hear. Well, shoot. There it is, another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev, man.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace. Shout to the Golf League for the new hoodie.
Hey.